So can you improve your technique and coordination at the same time? I think yes. So let's get straight into it. I use a method called the ostinato matrix, which I'm going to display here, and then I will explain how I use it. I've got foot ostinatos as kind of the fundamental element. After looking at some of the most amazing drummers who I'm inspired by, foot ostinatos seem to be a real kind of difference between what is kind of intermediate and what's a really advanced drummer. So these foot ostinatos here are the basis of the ostinato matrix, and then to improve our coordination over the top of it, we layer in drum rudiments, and then these drum rudiments are played in subdivisions. So we take the whole beat and we either play one note per beat, two notes, 3 or 4 notes per beat in the sticking pattern of the rudiments, which I will show you in a second. And whilst we're doing these rudiments as well, we can check our foot and hand technique. So we go slow enough to check that, and then we go fast enough to make sure that that coordination is staying solid. At the end of this video is going to be linked a 5-minute warm-up video with the first foot ostinato pattern, which is the right foot keeping time, and then single strokes. And then there'll be a whole playlist added eventually where every single ostinato pattern is there for you to practice along with as a 5-minute warm-up. So let's get into it. I'll just demo on the kit and show you how this can be coordination and technique improvement at the same time, and you can get started on it right now. Okay, so here's the basic understanding of the ostinato matrix. This is the foot pattern. This is foot pattern 1 on the bass drum. Now, as you're doing that, you can be thinking about playing heel down, heel up. So that's a technique idea you can have whilst you're playing that. Now, the subdivision of ones, and I'm going to use single strokes. It's going to be right, left, right, left. As I'm playing that, 1 to 1. Then I'm thinking about a nice, controlled, full stroke in my hands. And this is where your technique and coordination come into place. Then, as I'm moving it around the drum kit, I'm keeping that technique nice and solid. Right, left all the time. Now we're going to move to the second subdivision, so I'm going to get 2 strokes within every bass drum beat. That's going to be right, left still, sticking with the singles. Now here, I'm still thinking about my technique whilst this coordination exercise is going on. Now we're going to go to subdivisions of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Technique, still very important. And then finally, I'm going to move to 4s. Still right, left. Still nice, full strokes, relaxed technique. And then a quick run through. You could do the same thing then with your foot, being the left foot hi-hat. 2s, 3s, 4s. And then the ostinatos build up with different levels of difficulty. Say we had something like the samba foot ostinato pattern, and then I could take that against semiquavers, against paradiddles rather than single strokes. So we get again. see how this builds up then to give you something when you play a groove. When you come to your fill, you've got that freedom while you play. And you've got all those things in your toolbox then to do against ostinatos. And that can be a great way to improve your coordination and your technique at the same time. So if you want to now have a 5-minute warm-up, which is based on the right foot ostinato pattern with the single strokes, which I'll talk you through moving each one, then go to the next video, which is on the screen now.